there tonight. Oh, hello. Sister Dean.
Oh, could you imagine?
Hello.
It's just when everything's familiar in the series.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Benny! Oh. Oh.
Have you been waiting long? Am I really late?
Yes.
Mum and Dad died a week ago.
I bought the chips. You're gonna let me in or what? It's not a good time. I bought chips though.
Me.
Let me in.
Someone there? Friendly visitors! Stay away! It's alright.
Is someone there? Stay away!
That could be mine.
Oh, hello.
It's very werewolf.
Can you see it?
Can you feel it?
I think you lost count.
People are really annoying, and they've been told that. Just knock it out because
She makes a fair point.
Let's not think about it. Okay. So you can fall asleep halfway through.
I do not do that.
Hello.
It's a huge hand.
Oh, yeah. Slipping through my fingers all the time. What are you doing? Don't put it in his ear. No. Who wrote this? Disgusting. Oh, what are you? Oh no. What are you doing?
Your mate's been taken.
What? Wait. Another call.
Who's gonna put out another phone then?
Who's it
That'd be funny.
Oh, hold on. What did he look like?
He was bald and tattooed head.
Whoa.
Like that guy from Game of
Same one that was in
Thrones.
the flash. There's something there, between those planets.
Sort of something.
Good question.
Is the woman gonna be in there?
The engineering! Are you here? Is it you?
I called it.
Have you seen this? This whole
busy.
section's got fingers.
No. Why?
Fingers.
Oh.
There's a signal coming from them.
Why can't they be
Broadcasting is
Cadbury
that
milk
old,
chocolate
that
fingers?
Yeah, the cream eggs.
Oh, oh dear.
Oh.
I think you found your friends, patients, whatever.
Why would she wander about?
She's an idiot.
Larry.
Oi, free cans! Get away from
Free cans. Savage. Country roads.
Oh, it's got a finger in it.
Oh no. Who came up with this idea? So, right, hear me out. That's been a weird fucking pitch.
The place is burning. What place? Earth. And you weren't here.
Good. I don't want to burn.
Oh, thank God for that. Oh.
Oh! Over 55! It is coming back. Benny! Oh, why?
Sorry to tell you, Mr. O'Brien. Cancer's returned.
Who are you?
I'm the master.
I go by many names.
Zelin was thought to be a god.
I blush
Got her fingers?
for a game. The toy maker was approved. And I do like this form.
Celestial toy maker?
I was just about to say.
I can shape them, regrow, mold my form.
And he chose a weird
to
bald
provoke
guy with
fear
tattoos.
from humans. As I extract nightmares from the scared and
It's the
vulnerable.
Nightmare Man from Savage Adventures.
Now that,
We're not the same.
no. You are so much.
You can't do this.
The cruelty of their own minds directed towards themselves.
Oh.
Done.
Ah, self-hatred.
Newt.
Built in pain. and the repositories of that pain.
That's what the autobiography is going to be called. Built-in pain.
I used your own technology against you.
No, Doctor.
Uh-oh.
I used your instincts.
No, Doctor. I
Against
think
me.
you'll find there are 20 minutes left.
I needed someone from this realm to break a lock from this realm. Only one would do.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
You fool.
The realm where Ruth comes from.
You did find the right answer. She was always the more powerful of us, the more dangerous. That's why they imprisoned her.
Oh.
I just ride in her slipstream.
I don't understand. Let me make you.
Oh, fingers. No.
They trap one creature between the planets for eternity. The other.
Psych. Oh, bugger.
Gone and stepped her foot in it this time.
No, God's sake.
Come on.
Me.
Bring back the salad man.
He's dead.
Oh. Bring it back. Well, the fingers are going to fly off. Oh.
I thought they're going to break into song with them. Here we go.
It's very deep in all our memories.
What the? Okay, I'll let it slide. Disgusting.
Where am I? Alright, mate, try not to freak out yet. Hope you're on a floating space.
Galaxy's Edge.
How do you defeat two rampaging immortals? Answer: you don't. Those two planets, they
Bye.
spend a millennia trying to work out.
This guy.
That's not true.
God's sake.
Why does it have to take all of them off? Where do the others go?
Can't you do anything else? That is one party trick.
Now listen to me. Earth is not your place.
Get them.
On down, boys.
With their
She's going to have
fears,
taught the thing
doubts,
to attack the
guilt,
other people.
They face them down every
She's going to
day
have controlled
and
her
they
fear.
fail.
How do you control it?
Literally conquered a fear.
Because I found out that the person behind it was a bald man who could take his fingers off.
Sorry, thought I'd do that again. Just return me your lost property.
No.
Oh, the fingers.
For lending a helping hand.
Ha!
I could resist.
Oh. Ah, that's their worst nightmare, right?
Now you can live with them for all eternity.
Oh boy.
God's back in their box.
Do you know when you'll be back? Not sure.
He won't be. He's going to die.
Don't make it too long.
Dead.
I need my best mate.
Oh, he's dead.
No. No. I don't want mine to die.
Got to give him some more character arc.
No. But they do a thing where Grace would be like guiding him home and I'll cry.
I get down and I shut myself off.
Oh.
Oh, that's wholesome.
And it's like I'm paralyzed with it.
Shut up.
It's not just you.
Awesome content.
It's also me.
No, no!
Help's out there. As much or as little as you need. I'm not listening to you. Would how cash make a difference? I'll make you a deal. Look me up in 3 years. If I'm wrong, I'll give you 50 quid. I mean, I'd say more, but the pay's rubbish.
Give me my 50 quid.
Sorry, love, she's dead.
She died yesterday.
She owes me 50 quid.
She died of fright from this guy. He was scary. Ah.
Awesome content.
You want to come in?
No.
The fear is still there.
Oh.
I'm still quite socially awkward.
Me.
How long is this going to last, Jazz? Hanging out with the doctor.
God, there's so much foreshadowing going on. Ah.
Dead. Dead. Will live. Dead.
That's what you hope will happen. What did you think?
Yeah, it was right.
All right.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a standalone sort of episode. Yeah, I don't think it's not one of the ones that I'm going to be like, oh my god, it was great, but it's also like not horrifically bad. So
I'm going to be one of the ones who went, oh my god, it was great! Because that was my favourite of the series.
oh,
I
interesting.
really loved it.
I liked the issues that it dealt with, and I liked the way that it did it. But at the same time, it also felt like some bits were rushed.
Yeah.
Like it's like all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, by the way, in the Doctor Who universe, there's these big god people that can do all these things. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I get that.
I was like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So that
And it
was
was
a bit.
like, boom, you're defeated. And let's wrap up the character bits.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
I felt because they didn't really explain how she stopped them.
Yeah.
Just there was this thing that she used that also shook everything. So yeah, it was a bit.
Would have
But
been better with Celine.
yes, definitely. Imagine if they were the worst of it.
That would be so funny. But yeah, I liked the kind of mental health aspect of it. Talking to someone, I thought that was done pretty well. Tying it back to Orphan 55, seeing those creatures for a bit was kind of funny. I'm sure lots of people would enjoy that. And I'll give them another week of moaning about Orphan 55.
Yes.
So maybe that's a downside.
Of course, that would be his biggest fear. His big
seeing what humanity became. Yeah.
His nan's already dead.
We saw.
And the only thing that scared him recently would be, oh my god, the world is going to be destroyed, and we're all going to become these horrible, terrifying things. So that's fair enough.
Yeah, I always like episodes that kind of deal with characters' like biggest fears. That's why I love the God Complex so much.
Yes, I feel the God Complex was done better.
Yeah, I did like the kind of hotel kind of style of the God Complex. I think it was simpler because they didn't have like gods to battle.
Yes.
Because if the Doctor can so easily dispatch of gods, why should we fear anything she comes up against?
Well, then that's the whole thing. Is that that's it though, isn't it? It's the Doctor's always been that kind of all-powerful thing, but
and they teased the Timeless Child again, but it wasn't anything new. I was like, oh.
Yes.
But of course, they're just going to keep teasing until the finale.
Yeah. Well, they have to now. I mean, there's only 3 episodes left.
But yeah, I think all the companions got a decent amount to do, like really properly.
It was good to see Yaz get some sort of added backstory.
Yeah, find out how she
some
became
good
like a
character
police
moments.
officer and stuff.
Yeah. Although I feel like maybe we could have. It felt odd that it was only her and her sister in it.
I did
Especially when
think
we
that too.
Because Ryan, fair enough. Obviously, he's only got Graham, and he's not going to go see his dad.
Yeah.
And Graham had his friends, which I thought was a nice touch, so that it's not just him and it wasn't just him and Grace.
Yeah.
And Ryan.
It's
So that
like in
was
Spyfall they were all there. Maybe
Yeah.
they're just going to get the actors back for this filming of this one. I don't know.
Yeah. But it was. I guess it was in middle, but then they were in the evening, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily think that. I've forgotten the name of the place. That's set in where the cold open happened.
Yeah.
I didn't think that needed to be in there.
No.
They didn't really add anything.
She didn't really need to be there, I suppose, that character.
Going back, it did not add anything.
She's only there to kind of use
like,
her
hey, here's this
against them.
monster. Yeah.
Which they could have just had someone fear a monster. They could have just had things from Orphan 55 that Ryan was scared of.
Or could have had Ryan's mates.
Yeah.
Be
Could have
like
gotten rid
monster.
of everything with her. But I didn't mind it.
I would have rather had that stuff cut and more stuff about the gods and the explanation.
Yeah.
I feel that might have been better. I don't know.
Yeah. I did like the idea of the gods though.
Yeah,
It's a clever little idea.
I like the idea.
Like the anti-BFG feeding on minors.
I like it to be explored a little bit more.
Yeah.
It won't be. They won't look at it again.
Probably not, no.
But,
I know that guy's always wanted to be in Doctor Who, so good for him. He voiced the Rags in the Ghost Monument. But
what is it? Bald guy.
Yeah, bald guy. But he agreed to do that because they promised him he could still physically appear.
And he was in Torchwood, don't forget.
Yeah, Torchwood
He
in
was
Game
the
of Thrones.
caretaker in Torchwood.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was overall good. And
Yeah, I
it's
did
not
like the mystery of her in like the orb thing, and then she turned out to be another god. That was all cool. I liked that.
It's not the first time we've had gods sort of in it.
No.
If you think of your favourite episode,
Doctor's Wife.
yeah, that's like literally a living planet that's effectively a god.
We've come across Satan.
Yes, we've had Satan. And they mentioned the toy maker, which we're going to assume is
Celestial
toy maker from
yeah.
Classic Who,
Patrick
which is
Troughton,
a nice.
I think it was, maybe. Troughton
It's
or
the very
Arnold.
early ones.
Yeah.
Which is a nice sort of nod to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, overall pretty solid.
Could have done without the fingers. You
Yes.
could have used something else.
Yes.
That was a bit bizarre, but I guess that's memorable.
It's a nice,
so.
yeah, it's a nice sort of different thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it also makes it less scary, I guess. That means it can still keep the
Yeah.
7 slot.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I liked seeing like a bit more of all the characters' fears. I think he has got a lot more fleshed out. Seeing Grace was really nice, however briefly, as
Yeah.
part of like Graham's little nightmare.
we're gonna come back to this episode at the end of the series and be like, oh yeah, there's the foreshadowing.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of
That's-
foreshadowing for characters leaving.
Yeah.
Which is fun and joyous.
Yes.
That's going to be quite
I
something.
do think all three will probably. All three, I think, will leave at the end of the series, but I do think they might kill at least one of them.
I think one of them will probably die, yeah.
Whether
Who? I
that's-
don't know. But
And whether that's, as a result of a similar fate to what Bill had, who knows?
yeah, or Danny Pink.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe they won't then, because that might be a cliche now.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that, to be fair. How
Yeah.
many companions?
So if it's
inside
Ryan,
the Cybermen?
They've turned another black
No,
man
look
into a
at that.
Cyberman.
But then, ooh,
And then, I don't
yeah.
know. It could be a bit messy. Well, I mean, that's just speculation, isn't it? I also liked the idea of the gods that were like eternal and then fighting eternity, and then that kind of contrasted with what Ryan was saying at the end. Like, how long can this last for?
Yeah.
And deciding when they can leave. Foreshadowing.
Like,
I thought that was interesting.
It's like their game was basically like playing Civilization.
Yes.
They were playing a game of Civ, and they're like, "Oh, let's make these fight, and let's do all this."
Yeah, and
cool loss.
welcome return for the cold open as well.
Yes, I like the cold open. Finally,
I wonder if we get any more of those. I hope so, because I really missed those.
yeah, I think a couple of previous episodes could have done with some cold opens.
Yeah.
But I do like them. I don't know. It feels like you're straight in there rather than just having to wait around.
Yeah.
And then next time looks fairly interesting as well.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
I think.
Mary Shelley, Frankenstein, should be cool.
Yeah, we don't know what the
I do
monster
enjoy the
is.
historicals in Chibnall era,
Yes.
so I think that'll be a good one.
It'll be bad.
And then it's the finale after that.
Oh
heck.
That's three
heck.
weeks left.
Oh heckins.
And who knows what's going to happen.
Pain and torture and torment,
Oh,
I'm sure.
Just as long as Graham lives.
We'll see.
Justice for Graham.
Yes. And one last thing, the monster, I thought looked kind of cool. I like the design of it.
Yeah.
More so when the initial reveal of like the claws. I think
Yes.
some of the CGI was a bit...
The physical effects were nice, like with the mouth
Yeah.
coming into frame and
Yeah.
the hands, but when it was up on the ceiling, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It looked a bit
wasn't
like a-
quite Lazarus' experiment, but it's still...
It looked like
you
a
know.
werewolf, but I was thinking, oh, did Tooth and Claw have better CGI? I was like, oh, that was, what we on? 14
years ago, that'd have been the werewolf one,
2006, yeah.
That actually cured my fear of werewolves. That's a little fact. I watched a Thriller music
You
video.
watched it? Oh,
I was
oh, yeah.
terrified of
Yeah.
werewolves. I
You
watched that
watched it,
episode.
went,
And I was
"Oh,
like, that wasn't so bad.
ridiculous." That
And
CGI looks terrible.
there you go. That's my fear. It would have been Michael Jackson in Thriller.
Oh, could you imagine?
Oh god,
I
that's
just-
disgusting to think.
I think maybe that's why they went with somebody from the past as that being their fear, because
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to come up with a monster from if you aren't desensitized, so to speak, as
Yeah.
it's like current media things. Because if it was a normal person from modern day, what would their fear be?
Crippling debt.
not getting
Student
enough,
loans.
not getting enough likes on Facebook. It's just a giant thumb coming at them.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Actually, I want that. I want an episode centered around social media attacking everyone.
Oh yeah, because like instead of his fingers coming out, it's just his hand just turned
Yeah.
into like a dislike.
Yeah. I just want all the like the blue hands to be a monster, a heart from Twitter to come out, the Tumblr reblog thing.
Surprised they haven't properly done like a social media episode like that. I know we had like Wi-Fi in Basil St John.
I'll say that's
But like a
just
proper like
being-
social media would be. I think they'd have to really get that right
They
though.
haven't. Yeah, it couldn't be cliche.
Yeah.
And it-
Maybe that's why they stayed away.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
wouldn't blame them.
they've hit some of them
I
pretty
wouldn't
hard
mind
on the
tackling
head.
it. Yeah.
But also, yeah. Overall, this one was good.
Yeah, this is my
Overall
favourite
good.
so far.
Yeah.
Really,
How
really good
would
stuff.
I place this? I've enjoyed all of them. It's not my favourite. My favourite, I still think, is
My least favourite.
yeah, is I've already forgotten the name.
What, the Jejune one?
Fugitive of
Yeah.
the Jejune. That's probably
Orphan
my favourite.
55. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I guess that's probably my least, but not because I
Not
think
because
it's bad.
of why a lot of people
Yeah,
moaned.
I just think it's not like it's still entertaining.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's
It's about as generic as Doctor Who gets, I think.
Yeah, maybe this
without
was
being
my
bad.
maybe this is my second. Well, what was last week's?
Last week was Praxius.
Oh, okay. No, that one's my least favourite. I didn't enjoy. I'm thinking. It's just not. That was a bit.
Again, generic.
Upon thought, I thought it was too generic. And a
Yeah.
bit
We'll have to do like another
basic.
review at the end of the series, like we did for
Yes.
series 11.
Or I'll have to binge them in a week and then be like.
Listen here.
But yeah, so maybe this is my third. I mean, there's been 8 episodes. 7. So this is my 5th favourite.
Wow.
So
I'll let it slide. And
Five more
that
here
is
next
Europe.
week.
Yeah. Con is ill. I mean, he got blown away in the storm. Coronavirus Con.
Never
It's a
back
tragedy. But
Oh,
yeah.
At least I don't hate Lee Mack.
Don't hate Lee Mack. For context, watch the Kablam reaction. But yeah. Oh, anyway, we'll end it there because now he's annoyed me. Gonna have a domestic off camera, and then you won't see him again.
One of many.
Yep. But yeah, that was episode 7. 3 left. 1 more until the 2-part finale, which I'm very hyped / nervous for. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one a lot. Connor thought it was okay, so you can attack him for that. I won't delete the comments. That's fine.
That's right. I read them just so everyone knows. I do check.
You do. We had a little spat the other week, but it is what it is. And until next week, fare thee well.